What's your name and where you're currently based?
Ronnie Sormias. I'm from Massachusetts, USA.
Beautiful. So Ronnie, tell us, prior to joining WCA, what would you say was your biggest challenge or problem that you were facing, and how was that affecting you?
I didn't even know I had a challenge or a problem. I knew I was a procrastinator, but I didn't think that it was bad enough that I need to work on it. So I didn't realize it until coming here, so to speak. So yes.
So now that you made it here, you're sitting with me in beautiful Thailand. What would you say surprised you the most or made you the happiest about joining WCA?
What I didn't think I needed to work on, I need to work on the most. It's actually my quantum leap.
What is that?
Showing more outward affection towards my family members, because culturally we just don't do that. And even though we're close, but we don't culturally do that. And it was one of the sessions where we had to do our day two, and I texted my kids and I said, I love you. And they text me back, this is the exact words from my daughter, huh? With an emoji of shock, because I never do it, I never say it. And that was just one of the things that I didn't realize I need to work on, because for me, it was just, Mom, I'm not your friend. And that front, I didn't realize was affecting me that much until I came here, because that seems to be the ongoing theme that I need to work with as a pattern. So
Wow.
it was different.
First of all, let me tell you one thing. I am honestly shocked by your speed of implementation. If we were in the room, I'd be like, please give Ronnie a No, that's amazing. And that's what it said, the quote earlier today, like, don't leave the state of momentum without any form of action. So that's amazing.
Yep.
Well done to act on it when you feel like it.
Yep.
So on that note then, Ronnie, for you, what would you say was maybe the biggest shift or the biggest breakthrough you experienced here so far?
So I told you about what happened last night when I went home. I think that was another defining moment, because my husband and I, don't get me wrong, we're very close. But at the same time, he's a man's man. So when I talk to him about certain things, I kind of like shy away from giving him the emotional details, right? I didn't leave anything out when I try to memorize the details of what I said as far as my future letter. And I was amazed that he was just like, I'm still trying imagining it. And what I didn't say during that speech was, I said, you and I have to do this together, and I need you to step up. And he said, just tell me what I need to do. So we're going to go home and we're going to work together and see what he needs to do.
And what does that feel like to you?
It's so satisfying. It's like it takes away of that thought that you didn't think the other person, your soulmate would say, even though you know that they're there for you 100%, but they're there for you 100%, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. It's like that. Yeah, he's got my back, and we're in this together. Like
side by side.
Exactly.
Side by side.
Oh, I love that. So on that note, then, for people who maybe are watching this video and maybe they see you and they love how you look with those beautiful shiny eyes, but they still feel like, oh, it's far away to go there. Like the logic kicks in and all of it, and they feel like they want to do it, but something is holding them back. What would you say to that person that's currently on the fence?
I was on the fence. On the fence, not necessarily the money, because I don't have money a lot, but I found a way. And my way was, honey, give me your credit card. And then he didn't give me the credit card quick enough. I'm like, honey, give me my bank card. But I think it's more of like, you might be afraid that, is it worth the cost? Or is it worth the time and energy? And for me, it was, you know what, I never invested in myself. If anything, because I always feel that whatever you invest in, at least take one thing back from it. It's worth the investment. So for me I've never invested in myself in that way. And I told my husband, I'm like, honey, I never invested in myself. I'm going to do it. So, I'll be there. And you know what? We'll make it a family vacation while we're there. So
solution focused. There
Yes.
she is. There
Yes.
she is, solution focused. So one last thing. This is not a question. This is a freestyler. Is there a message that you want to leave people watching this with? Anything that's on your heart? Perhaps something you want to say to your past self? Something that you want to say from your future current self? Like anything at all?
Don't focus too much on the result. Focus on what you can do with yourself now, and then the result will come.